Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be doing another Cakes by K-Man. Valentine's Day coming up. I'm going to make my wife a little 4-inch Valentine's Day cake. It's going to have little hearts on it, kind of like this one. Let me get set up with some things here and we're just going to jump right into this. All right, as you can see, I have my ingredients that I need. I have the cake mix in here already, still store-bought. I'll get there, don't worry. So it tells me to mix everything into the bowl. So we get our water, which is 250 milliliters of water. Then our oil. We need to put 3 eggs in. And there you have it. All right. And then the next step is to beat it with a hand mixer for 2 minutes, I believe it said. Let's get it done. I was not timing that, but it looks pretty smooth. Now I'm going to line a baking sheet with some parchment paper and pour it in there. Also, it's a lot of batter for just that 4-inch cake I'm going to do, so I'm going to probably do some cupcakes with it. So I'll be right back. Alrighty. All right. Now that I got my cake pan lined with parchment paper, which I have since decided to upgrade to a 7-inch because that's awfully small. I feel like that's like a 1-bite cake. So I'm just going to fill this up and then get it in the oven. And again, I did not grease the sides of the pan. I'm going to put this in the oven and then go from there. Okay, I got my cake batter in the cake pan. And as you can see, I managed to get 5 cupcakes out of the remaining batter. So into the oven we go. I'm not sure if timing is different on these, so I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it. Okay, cake is going in, and then the cupcakes. All right, just to update you, the cupcakes look like they are done. Now we just wait on the cake. Still got some jiggle to it, so we're not quite there. All right, the cake and the cupcakes are both out. So now we're gonna let these cool. And to speed that up, I'm just gonna throw them in the fridge. Not sure if you're supposed to do that, but that's what I'm doing. And while that stuff is cooling in the fridge, I'm going to attempt to make buttercream to put all over it. The other day, my mother texted me and said, "Hey, I have this stand mixer. Do you want it?" Who's going to turn down a free stand mixer? So that's what I'm going to use to try and make this buttercream, which I've never done and I've never used. So wish me luck that this goes okay. Just going to grab a few ingredients to toss in this bad boy and we'll get started. Okay, I have my ingredients off to the side. Now, this thing came with a few different heads, like the Captain Hook hook, whatever the heck that is, and your standard like whisk. I don't know which one to use. I'm just going to use this one because it's already on it. I made myself some notes because I have no idea what I'm doing and I will not remember. So the first thing it says is to add butter that has been warmed to room temperature. So we're going to just do that. Okay, and it says to do this on high to medium for 3 to 5 minutes so it kind of looks pale but almost white and fluffy. I think there's a lock. Let's hope this goes okay. It's just getting stuck in the whisk and not even doing anything. Should I have used a different one? I don't know. Give it a couple more minutes. I'm going to change this because I don't think it's working. Okay, I'm back. I have changed it to this one. Let's see if this works any better. Seems to be working better. So I'm looking for a light pale, fluffy, and almost white. So much easier than doing it by my hand. It's looking yummy though. Okay, everybody, I just realized that my microphone had died and I didn't notice the signal on my phone. So sorry about that. And let's continue. Not sure at what point it died, so I have no idea when you stopped hearing me. I apologize for that. This thing's pretty sweet. Again, I'm not sure if the Captain Hook one would have been better. We're in it now, so okay. I have no idea if this is what it needs to look like, but I am going to add the icing sugar. It says to add it like a cup at a time. I poured it all into this, so I have no idea how to judge that. So sure. And this said to do it on low, so woo. YOLO. Just going for it. I don't have patience. And then once this is in, I'm supposed to add vanilla, salt, and heavy cream, which I have right here. There's 2 tablespoons of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt. And then I think we go back up to medium high. So I'm assuming I can just add this now. Salt, vanilla, and the heavy cream. Kobe. Back up to medium high for 2 minutes, it says. I don't know if it's normal for it to just stick to the sides like this. Half of it's not even getting touched. Let's see what it tastes like. Ooh, that's pretty yummy. I'm kind of curious what the hook does. Should we try it? Why not? My first time using this. Let's figure it out. I feel like the hook will scrape it more off the sides and touch it all. It's kind of what it looks like it's meant for. Let's go to Captain Hook and see what happens. Looky, looky, I got hooky. It's a great movie. Let's see what happens. Kind of keeps it low and off the sides. That is delicious. So I think it's almost done. And I think I'm supposed to cool it in the fridge before I apply it to the cake. I don't know. I feel like I like the other one. Now it's just touching the very bottom. I'm going back to the other one. Trial and error. Giddy up. All right. I'm going to say that's done. Did I have it locked? Looking delicious. I am going to put this in the fridge, get the cake and the cupcakes out, set that up, and I'll be back. All right. So while the buttercream is cooling, I am going to roll out some fondant to make those little hearts to stick to the cake. Now that I know this is what worked, I won't screw it up. I'm not going to need that much. It's already been kneaded before because I've used this, so I don't know if I have to do this again. The better rolling pin, which I put those stupid rings back on again. It's so much better now that I know how to do this. Honestly, I don't know how many I'm going to do, but... And then I have a cookie cutter somewhere. Found it. The rings work good when you don't need a large piece because they're not touching this one and making those silly lines. Just as simple as this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I promise I will not do that again. I'm just going to make as many as this piece of fondant will let me. Oh, adorable. And then put on the cake, whatever fits. You know what is surprisingly hard to find? A little heart-shaped cookie cutter. Probably went to like 4 or 5 stores looking for this silly thing. Those to the side. And we can probably get a few more out of this. All right, cool. I'm going to set those aside. That should be ready soon. I'll try and ice the cake. Hopefully it goes better than before, and we'll go from there. Okay, the cake is still cooling down, but I thought I would use this piping bag, which I've never used before, and put some icing on these little mini cupcakes I made. I didn't want to use too much icing just in case I didn't have enough set aside for the cake. So I'll just put a little bit in here and we're going to see how this goes. I also got this. Let's use this thing, see how it works. Why is it coming out so slow? Maybe I need to make the hole bigger. Hang on. Didn't even stick. I changed the thing so it's a little bigger too. Well, these are going to look like absolute garbage. Why doesn't it stick? Oh my God. Cool. That looks so appetizing. I'll be right back. All right, round 2. I made the hole bigger again, but I think I made it too big that this thing doesn't want to stay on very good. So let's see if third time's the charm. I don't like this so far. Let's hope the cake ice is a little better than these things. Maybe it's the buttercream. Maybe it's just not made properly. Don't know. All right, I'm just giving up on that. Ask me why I'm spinning it with my fingers when I bought a spinning table. Stupid. It's like a poop emoji. It's going to be better. Progressively getting better? Whatever. This was just for fun. The cake's the real project. Oh, whatever. There you go. Ice cupcakes. Nailed it. Okay. Cupcake, slightly a disaster. Moving on to the main event here. We got the cake. Let's open this up, see what happens. Success. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Now, I had read a tip for icing this to put a little bit of icing on this, then stick the cake so it doesn't slide around. So let's do it. All right, I got my icing here. This isn't going to go well. It's not even spreading on this. How's it going to spread on the cake? I am pushing down really hard. Mangle this cake. Whatever. Love you, babe. I'm trying. Whatever. Do I slice the top with this little device? I don't know. Do I do this? How am I supposed to get it? I just want to leave it. We're going to leave it. Here goes nothing. I don't think this buttercream is made smooth enough. I'm getting angry. Let's slice this bitch off. Ooh. Oh. 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 I cut way too much off of this. Look how much I just cut off. Can I glue it back on with icing? Maybe you'll never know. That's just crumbling. I'm freaking out. This isn't friggin' brushing off. It's not spreading. Putting it back in the fridge. Maybe I need to add some more heavy cream to this. Make sure your power stuff's plugged in. All right, I've added a bunch of cream to this. Definitely made it smoother. Okay, we're gonna put it on the cake now. See what happens. Excuse the mess. I am flustered. Okay, got the cake here. Put some underneath already to try and stick it. Let's see if this can go on smooth. Definitely spreading a lot better. Likely why the cupcakes didn't work very good, because it was too thick. Just layer this on and then I'll try and smooth it out after. It's at a point right now where I don't care. I'm angry. What a headache. And of course, I'm probably putting way too much icing. Today's just been not my day. Realized my camera wasn't even on for a good chunk of when I was mixing that, so that's cool. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's try this thing. See what happens. Now I can just spin it. Oh my god. This is looking weird. Looks like crap. Why do I suck at this? This one better because it's got a little bend in it. Worst Valentine's cake ever. Why? I should just cover it in those pink hearts and hide everything. Woosah. Just gonna make sure my camera's running because this is a day. We're good. Let's attempt on smoothing this wonderful cake again. Just keep moving it and you can see the cake under it. Top is looking okay. It's these bloody sides. Honestly, I don't care if it's not perfectly smooth. Here's your cake that's almost fully iced. Why doesn't it want to hide the effing cake? Everything's gonna be okay. Oh, everything's gonna be okay. Icing on my foot. Are you kidding me? It's not about it being perfect, right? There's like barely any icing there, but every time I rub this around it, it just removes it all. Maybe now that it was creamier, I was supposed to let this cool in the fridge a bit, but then it's just gonna get hard and I just don't know, guys. I'm sorry. Feel free to give me any tips in the comments. Super frustrating. And I just keep adding globs of icing, and then I'm gonna use this tool and it's gonna remove it all. I don't know what to do. I do something nice and this is what happened. Why is there a hole there? Oh wait, because I ripped the cake out. Well, patchwork doesn't want to fucking stay. I need to take a minute. At this point, the cupcakes look like a masterpiece. Wetting it? Would that help? Probably not. It kind of looks like pureed baby food. I'm scared to touch the sides because it's just gonna light touch, light touch, light touch. I'm done the sides. I'm not touching them again. Smooth out the top a bit and we'll put some hearts on. Stick some hearts to this thing. Cover up some deficiencies with the hearts. It better taste good. At least the hearts are sticking. At this point, I don't think anything else can quite go wrong. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. This little board does make it a lot easier, even though my icing skills are terrible. Did I overkill it with the hearts? Probably. 2 left. Let's just put them on. Who cares? All right. Let me tidy up and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody. Just want to thank you for watching this disaster of a lopsided cake and poop emoji cupcakes. I want to say it was fun, but it was quite irritating, stressful. My mic died. My camera wasn't rolling the whole time. But here we are, the finished product. Now, I think it's only fair that since my mom gave me that stand mixer, that she should get a poop emoji cupcake. So I'm going to take it to her house. If you want to come with me, let's go. Such a stressful day. What else could possibly go wrong? Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. Hey, Ma! Hey, Ma! I never know what she's doing in here. I got the cupcake! Hey, Ma! Where the hell is she? Hey, Ma! What the heck? Where the hell is she? You kidding me? I'm an idiot. They're not home. They're on vacation. Of course something else would go wrong today. What am I gonna do with this cupcake now? I'm so frustrated. I'm so sorry.